Why do I suck at Marvel Rivals? Not me, but you. Now, just to clarify, I'm not saying you actually suck. And I'm also not saying that I'm amazing or anything like that. But if you're wondering to yourself, why do I suck? And that's how you actually feel, well, let's find out why you feel that way.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
something I noticed is
Yes,
that
sir.
not enough people have over even 10 hours of gameplay on the game. So I think a lot of people think they suck, but it's like you just don't have enough playtime. You don't have enough playtime. You
Dude,
haven't played the game often. You've
crazy.
only been playing for an hour or 2 hours in total, too. Like there's been two seasons already,
Yeah, I was gone.
and in the entire time, like all seasons included, you only have 2 hours on the game. Well, of course you're gonna get smacked. Of course you're gonna get stomped on, and that's just what it is. You can't really join any game and expect to be like amazing at it, marvelous at it, like right when you hop on. It takes practice. And so just remember that you need to practice in order to be good at Marvel Rivals. This is not an easy game. If anybody
Yes, sir.
tells you it's easy, then don't even listen to them. There's only like 1% of the
Come on.
1% that truly think it's easy, and it's most likely because they played Overwatch for years and never stopped. And it's like, and even then, like they're just liars if they just try to act like the game is easy. Like maybe to them it is. But the game isn't easy. It's hard, but it takes practice. I guarantee if you practice with characters, you'll get better at Marvel Rivals. Another thing is that you have to learn how your
It's like
characters
that's the
are
hard part.
supposed to be played.
As a healer,
A
especially
lot of
like
people, they don't learn
dying,
their
not having my
characters
back.
like play style, right? They
What's
just
up,
pick a
Lion?
character like
Like
they
I
really
literally
like
was like,
Iron
have my
Man. They
back,
just
buddy.
pick them and then they're just like playing them however they want. And then they're like, well, I like
That's
this
how I
character,
feel.
so I'm never going to switch, right?
Like I'm a healer.
But you
I
have to
have to
figure out how
sacrifice
that
my back.
character is supposed to be played according to how the
So
developers created
raggedy
that
self.
character. And then look
Come
at
on.
the suggested combos in the hero section. And then from there, all you have to do is practice those combos, practice the way they're supposed to be played, and see if that's the way you like to play.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
If it is the way you like to play, then yeah, stick with that character. But if it's not, then humble yourself and just pick a new character. Even if you love Spider-Man, even if you love Iron Man, even if you love Thor, if they don't play the way you want them to play, right? They're not fun the way they play for yourself, and it's not comfortable to play like that, then pick someone it is comfortable to play with. Maybe on average you're not really like a Squirrel Girl main, right? You're not a person that wants to main Squirrel Girl, but maybe the way she plays, you realize like honestly I have the most fun when I play her.
Must destroy this
Just play that
character,
character, right?
bro.
Learn how your characters are supposed to be played, and
It
then
is
play
so
it like
hard
that.
to win without the fact
Another
that
thing
you
you
just
need to
have a
do
new
is
person to play.
try new things in game. So a lot of people, they just once they learn how to play characters, they kind of just one trick.
Just sell this
Do
fool.
the
Just sell this fool. Just
same
sell this
technique,
fool.
same technique, same technique. And then when somebody counters it or learns that, they don't know what to do. They get
One second,
smacked
chat.
down to the
I'm not.
ground.
I'm not.
They
I'm
get
not throwing
treated
shade,
like they're
child.
pathetic. And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, like I suck at the
Everybody's like,
game,"
"Oh,
or
this guy's
"How can I
tough.
how can I win?
Just
This
sit
guy's
in
just
there."
so annoying." But it's like you need to try new things. Come in from different angles. Try new combos. Try new ways
What's
to
up,
link up the abilities of the character. There's
This
different
guy's
ways to link up the
annoying.
abilities. It's not just the one way. The suggested combo is suggested
Listen, I'm not
for a
throwing
reason.
chat.
It doesn't mean it's the only, right?
Just try
I
to win
think
with a
every
healer,
character has
man.
multiple ways to come at people, multiple ways to
I think
use
they're
the
the hard
combos
part.
in creative ways.
We're defending.
Another thing is just stay off ranked.
Ooh, seeing
I
the
see a
trap?
lot of people struggling and complaining or even giving up and saying, I'm just not good at the game. I just don't understand the game. Stay off ranked.
Team
Do
is
not
struggling.
come on like on ranked when you're 30
I
minutes
think
on the
Cloak and
game.
Dagger is
Like it
hard
makes no
because you
sense.
have
Like
to switch
unless you
between
actually have significant
wanting
play
damage and
time
wanting
on the game,
healing
ranked
or whatever.
does not make sense for any game really. If you look up on Google, what's the suggested amount of time you should wait
Come
before
on,
playing
bro.
ranked?
Look at him.
Google will
Look
tell
at your
you
position.
you should at
How am I
least wait
supposed to
between
protect
a
you?
couple of
Okay.
weeks to a month
Okay.
of
Crack it.
learning the game, actually playing the game before you
Crack
hop on
it.
competitive. Because competitive is competitive for a reason. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be a challenge. It's supposed to be everybody that challenged themselves to understand and learn the game on a basic level and then at least master one character. They're all fighting each other. That's how it's supposed to be on any ranked.
Rumble, rumble.
And when you hop on ranked early, you're kind of throwing that out the you're throwing that first step out the way, and that's why you're getting smacked up every game. If you think you suck, maybe you
Get that.
just need to stop
Get that
playing
healing.
ranked,
Get that healing. Yup. Yup.
you know?
Get some of that.
And
Look at how I'm
last
helping
but
my
not
team,
least,
Chad. Look how I'm
and
helping
this is
my
the most
team.
important one,
Get some of that
play
healing.
with one character for
Yeah,
at
you need
least
that. Yeah,
25
you need
hours.
that.
So the
Get some of
reason I
that.
say 25 hours is because it usually
Yeah, get
takes
some of that at
the
once.
average person 25
Yeah, at
hours
once.
to get to Lord level with a character. That means you've played them so much that you
Oh
actually
yeah.
have mastered them. And so I would
Yeah, get
suggest
some of that. Get some of
mastering
that,
that
Chad.
one character
Uh huh.
before playing
Uh
ranked,
huh.
before doing all that stuff. Just play hella quick matches. And even if you win or lose, even if you're
Get some
getting
of that healing.
smacked
Get some
up,
of that healing, buddy.
stay with that one character. Learn that character. Like once you really learn one character, it's so much easier to
Hold on. Let
pick
me
up a
tell him
second
something.
one and a third and a fourth. And then you can have a good five, six
Yeah.
characters eventually.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, yeah,
But
hey,
if
y'all
you
better
don't
take that
like
healing. Y'all better take all that
stick with
healing.
one character
Take it.
and master
Yeah.
that character, it's
You
going to
get
be
that
way
healing.
harder to
Take
play
it.
the game. You're going to
Get
be
it. Take
like
it.
decent or whatever with like multiple characters, but then you'll never be a master of any of them.
Take it all.
And then you'll
Take
be
it
getting
all.
smacked up with all your characters, and you're like, bro, I just suck at this game. Nah, man, you just haven't played with that one character enough to really know how to use them in every situation, right? Every
Just
character
toss
has
smacked up.
weaknesses, every character has benefits,
I'm like, take
and
that.
you need to
Take
learn
that.
how to work with those weaknesses.
They're
And you
close to
learn the
the end
most when you're getting
of the
smacked
road,
up in
so
games. It's like, oh, okay, so my character doesn't do well in
they're
that.
close
So
to the
if
end of
that
the road.
situation comes, do I have to switch a character or
Yeah,
can I
better take
still
it. You
use
better
this
take
character,
that.
but I just have to switch up how I'm using
Yeah.
in order to have the victory in this specific situation, right? So these are the things that you must do. If you think that you suck at Marvel Rivals, just remember you probably don't have enough playtime. That Marvel Rivals does take
I
practice.
gotta get up out of here.
That you have to learn how to
I gotta
use
get
your
up out of here
character
before
and
they
how
start
they're
targeting me.
supposed to be played. That you should try new things in game. That you should stay off ranked, and that you should play with one character for at least 25 hours. At least
You
25
go, buddy.
hours before you hop on ranked, before you really call it quits. Now, if you put like 500 hours in the game, right? 200 hours in the game, 300 hours, even 100 hours in the game, and you're
You got
still
it, buddy.
feeling like, oh man, this game's just not for me, or I'm just getting like I just suck at the game, then I don't know. Maybe you need some training in general. I don't know, but usually the more hours you put in the game, the better you are, and that's just
Take
what it
that.
is.
Take
Most
that.
of the time, the people that are better than you, they put more hours than you. And when you look them up on ranked or something, if it shows that they have less hours than you, just remember that there's a lot of Smurf accounts on
Yeah,
this
yeah,
game.
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of people and all a Smurf account
Get that. Get
is
that.
just someone who makes a brand new
Get
account
that
who
healing.
maybe reached max
Get
rank
that healing.
in another account, but they made a brand new one to stomp on people who are weaker than them, or because they're bored and they just want to, rank up all the way to the top again, so they just make a new
Well,
account. But
either
most of the
way,
time, it's
they
like
ain't coming up.
they kind of just have egos and they want to stomp on
They ain't
people,
coming up.
and they maybe they're in Grandmaster or they're in Plat or Diamond, and they're like, you know what? I can't rank up anymore, or it's too hard, or it's too extra. So I'm just gonna make a new account and stomp on people who are in bronze and silver and gold. So just remember that you don't just suck just because you're losing games or because you're getting smacked up a bit. Just practice, just play more, just put more time in, and don't let anybody like make you feel like you don't
Yo,
deserve to play or
jumping
anything.
anything and not caring,
Um,
bro.
if people are talking trash in your team and stuff like that, just ignore them, turn your comms off, and just enjoy yourself. Remember that you don't suck. Just because you're getting smacked, all you need is practice, and that's with anything, right? Somebody could be like, oh, like in real life, right? Like, oh, I suck at whatever, jump rope, whatever, basketball. Well, do you put any hours on the court? Do you jump ever? Do you ever jump? Or do you just barely try it one day and you think you suck? Like, I don't know. It's the same thing with Marvel Rivals. You just gotta practice. You just gotta practice. You just gotta put in the playtime. Play hella quick matches. That's it. And once you guys do that, I promise you, you won't feel that feeling of, man, why do I suck at this game? So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over those things. And if you ever felt like that, just remember you're not alone. There's countless people who probably feel like that or want to give up or want to quit. But if you don't give up, the game is so rewarding. if you put in the time to get better,
Take that
like
damage.
this game actually rewards you for getting better, you know. So just remember to do that, and just remember to have fun and enjoy yourselves. I'm the Godly Gamer. Once again, thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you. All right, peace, 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 peace.
I'll be ship shape in no time. That's a weapon of war, Castle.
Oh yeah.